That would be insane. And he'd probably get his face kicked off, probably get strangled, probably get taken down, strangled, and he would be helpless.
For Manny to come back after this long and to face a young guy like that is dangerous.
I didn't like how Pacquiao looked against Ugas, and I saw some clips of him in the like an exhibition fight, and I could just tell his body and his twitch wasn't the same. I just don't know how you could be off 4 years at 46. You already pushing the limits with fighting at welterweight.
Steven Edwards didn't hold back. Pacquiao looked flat against Ugas, and those recent exhibition clips, even worse. His timing was off, his reflexes dulled, and his body language told the story of a legend past his prime. At 46, jumping back into the welterweight mix after 4 years away isn't just risky, it's borderline insane. But here's the twist. This isn't your average comeback. This is Manny Pacquiao, boxing's only 8-division world champion. And even a faded Manny is still a nightmare in the ring. Write him off now, and you might end up watching history strike back with vengeance.
Obviously, in their primes, I would favor Pacquiao big, or even close to his prime, but it's not in his prime. That's just, I don't know. I just don't know how to, like, you know how, like, sometimes you think about a fight and be like, I could just see this or I could see that. Like, you can just see different scenarios. I don't know how a man 46 that's off 4 years and got washed in his last fight will look now.
Steven Edwards doesn't sugarcoat reality. If Pacquiao were still in his prime, no one would doubt him. But let's face it, this isn't that Pac-Man anymore. At 46, coming off a 4-year layoff and a tough loss, the odds are stacked against him. Edwards can't see Manny dominating the elite like before. But here's the twist. Pacquiao has never played by the rules. Count him out now, and you just might witness the legend rewrite his story one last time. What do you think? Can Pacquiao shock the world again? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest boxing updates.
I think a fight like that would definitely sell. I mean, Manny having a massive Philippine fan base, and all around the world really, and then obviously myself, I've got a decent fan base as well, so I think it will definitely sell, and people would like to see, you know, when people make comebacks, I mean, people always like to see them, see how the fight's going to be, and me and Manny are probably in the same position. We'd be both being retired for like 3-4 years. I think it will make a good fight.
Amir Khan is confident. A fight with Manny Pacquiao wouldn't just draw attention, it would explode globally. With Pacquiao's massive Filipino fan base and Khan's loyal UK and international supporters, the buzz would be electric. Khan points out that fans love a comeback story. They want to know if legends still have that spark. Both he and Pacquiao have been out of the ring for about 3 to 4 years, making it a level playing field. But here's the kicker. Despite the rust, Khan guarantees this fight would be anything but boring. The stakes? Massive. The questions? Unavoidable. Can either man turn back the clock, or will time finally catch up? One thing's for sure, just the build-up alone could make this one of the most talked about comebacks in modern boxing history.
One of the greatest fighters we've ever seen. Never ran from anybody, had completely respected the sport of boxing, was an ultimate champion, and I have to tell you, one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet on the planet Earth. I mean, when people, I want just to say this real quick because I know we got to go because we got one more thing to discuss, Marcus.
Yeah.
When people talk about Manny Pacquiao and they say stuff like, well, he's fighting for money. I would like y'all to know that there are people who line up in the streets of the Philippines just to come get some money from him. He's very charitable.
Oh, yeah.
That's why money was compromised, because he's a giver. He's a special dude.
Stephen A. Smith didn't hold back in honoring Manny Pacquiao's legendary career, calling out his unprecedented 8-division world titles as a feat no one has matched. He highlighted how Pacquiao's blazing speed, knockout power, and quiet humility turned him into a global phenomenon, not just a boxing star. Smith also applauded Pacquiao's dedication outside the ring, especially his passion for helping the poor. But here's where it gets complicated. Pacquiao's return at 46 has stirred intense debate. After years away, can he still hang with the sport's best? Is this a courageous final chapter or a dangerous gamble that could overshadow his greatness? With fans split between admiration and anxiety, Pacquiao's legacy teeters on the edge of history and heartbreak. What quotes? Your take. Is Manny's comeback a chance to rewrite history or a risk too far? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more boxing insights.
Money to the IRS. How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to
It's
pay.
neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money. There's probably a
Joe Rogan didn't pull any punches on the JRE podcast when breaking down what true greatness really costs. He made it clear at the highest level, balance doesn't exist. Greatness demands obsession, and no one embodied that more than Floyd Mayweather. Rogan pointed out a mind-blowing stat. Mayweather was only hit clean 4 or 5 times in his entire career. That's not just skill, that's near mythic precision. While others leaned on raw power, Floyd mastered the art of control and defense, earning his place as the greatest defensive fighter of all time. But here's the real story. It wasn't just talent, it was the Spartan lifestyle, the ruthless discipline, and the total sacrifice that built his legacy. Mayweather didn't just fight, he lived boxing.
Humility. I'm not here to talk about your personal life. When we talk about, what's going on inside that square circle, I'm the best. No matter how you rate it, no matter how you cut it, no matter how you slice it, no matter if you go to 100 years back, 300 years back, all the way to now, there's only one best, and that's Floyd Mayweather.
Timothy Bradley doesn't sugarcoat it. When legends like Manny Pacquiao return, it's usually about one thing: money. In his eyes, Pacquiao has already cemented his legacy, so risking his health only adds up if the payday is massive. But what really concerns Bradley is the opponent. Mario Barrios isn't some over-the-hill name. He's young, dangerous, and eager to make a statement. After years out of the ring, Pacquiao's timing, reflexes, and endurance are bound to fade. It's just biology. Facing a sharp, active fighter like Barrios under those conditions, that's a high-risk move. While Bradley honors Pacquiao's legendary career, he offers a harsh truth. Boxing isn't the place to find out how much you've aged, and this comeback might write a chapter better left unwritten.
money to the IRS. How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to
It's
pay.
neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money. There's probably
Trainer Greg Hackett doesn't hold back when it comes to Manny Pacquiao's comeback. He sees it as a dangerous illusion. According to Hackett, the sport has evolved, and the explosive version of Pacquiao fans once adored is gone. If this fight had happened years ago, Barrios wouldn't have stood a chance. But now, at 45, with his reflexes dulled and years of ring rust, Pacquiao is stepping into a fight that feels more like a cash grab than a genuine test of skill. Hackett believes Barrios, younger, stronger, and still in his prime, has every advantage. In his eyes, this isn't a fair clash. It's a risky spectacle with Pacquiao's legacy on the line. And if it ends badly, the damage could go far beyond just the scoreboard.
Spoke about that he shouldn't have. Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. But it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing.
I want to come out and try to fool you. And the Dum Dum of the Day award goes to Manny Pacquiao.
Look, I'm one of those people that said, you know what? Manny Pacquiao should retire. But it's not because he's old. It's because he got nothing left to prove.
Floyd Mayweather didn't hold back after seeing new training footage of 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao. He instantly threw shade, calling Pacquiao slow, despite flashes of that trademark speed on the mitts. The jab from Mayweather reignited a storm among fans, sparking fresh doubts about whether Pacquiao can truly hang at the top level after years of inactivity. But Mayweather's comments did more than just criticize. They stirred the pot around a possible exhibition showdown between the two legends. Now excitement and controversy are brewing once again. With the tension between these two icons still simmering, fans are left wondering, is the rivalry about to be reborn? Or is this just the last flicker of a legendary flame? One thing's certain, the boxing world is locked in.
Manny Pacquiao is negotiating with Barrios to fight at 147. No tears. I haven't heard one tear. So guess what? Since we know that Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao has been in serious negotiations, let me ask you, is it a good fight? Mario Barrios versus Tank Davis at 147. Yes, it is. That fight was a struggle, and if Mario Barrios wasn't weight drained with the rehydration clause at 140, think about 147.
To truly understand the weight behind Mayweather's recent jab, you have to rewind to one of boxing's most storied rivalries. Back in the 2000s and early 2010s, Manny Pacquiao was a whirlwind, aggressive, explosive, and feared for his knockout power. Floyd Mayweather, on the other hand, was the master of defense, a technician who made opponents miss and paid the price for it. Their long-delayed clash finally came on May 2nd, 2015, dubbed the fight of the century. But instead of fireworks, fans got a tactical chess match. Mayweather walked away with a unanimous decision and a still perfect record, while Pacquiao claimed a shoulder injury hampered his performance. Mayweather, as expected, mocked that excuse for years. Teases of a rematch have come and gone, fueling hope, then frustration. And now, with fresh shots being fired, the rivalry still lingers, unfinished, unresolved, and forever etched in boxing history.
Hear this too. I mean, what in the
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He said on the podcast he didn't want to work out again because his ego would get fired up again. He said that in his post that my ego had been reignited. He gave a statement about it saying that like his ego has been reignited.
Good for him.
Yeah. Oh,
good for us.
He said something about how the gods of war have brought him out again. It was like really heavy duty.
Freddie Roach didn't stay silent after Mayweather's latest jab. He clapped back with trademark confidence. Sure, he acknowledged Floyd's earned the right to talk, but he made one thing clear: while Manny may not be as fast as he once was, he's smarter, more calculated, and still dangerous in the ring. Roach revealed the goal isn't chasing belts anymore. It's about exhibitions, charity events, and fan-friendly showdowns in hotspots like Saudi Arabia and Dubai. This exchange highlights a deeper truth about boxing's uneasy relationship with aging icons. Unlike other sports that honor longevity, boxing carries real risks with every comeback. Yet, the hunger for nostalgia and blockbuster moments keeps legends like Pacquiao and even Tyson front and center. It's proof that even past their peak, these icons still command the spotlight and the paycheck. What do you think? Is Pacquiao's comeback a smart move or a risky gamble? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more boxing updates.